Hey everyone, we're here in Varadero, Cuba, and today we're going to share with you our top tips and experiences from our stay here in town.
Okay, so the top thing to do, the top experience is of course the beautiful beach. The beach runs all along the town, right out to the resorts. Any part of it that you go to, it's gorgeous.
The swimming is amazing, the water is beautiful, the sand is fantastic. This is the most fun that I have ever had on a beach, and the beach is easily accessible from pretty much anywhere in Varadero town. And don't forget to take a walk along the beach in the evening. It's a great place to check out the sunset, and it's just a gorgeous walk to have.
Varadero definitely has an emerging cocktail scene, I would say. So where we would recommend you go, or we had the best cocktails, was at Factoria 43. Their daiquiris were unbelievable.
So good.
And we're not really frozen daiquiri types.
No, never. I kind of scoffed at it at first, but it was unbelievably amazing, and we went back a second time.
Right beside Factoria is Casa de la Música, and they also serve great cocktails. We had a couple of mojitos in there, and they were fantastic as well.
And it's a really great location because it's right across the street from the beach, so it's an excellent place to just pop up from the beach and have a quick drink.
Interestingly, I did notice that Cubans themselves mostly drink cervezas.
It seems that way.
It's mostly tourists who seem like they're drinking mojitos and daiquiris. Like us.
Like us. No regrets. We found a couple of awesome places to go for coffee. Our two favorites were Doña Neli, and there you can get a café con leche for 1 peso. The other great coffee that we had was at El Golfito, which was really close to the place that we were staying. It was $1.50 or a peso 50, and again, café con leche, and they were amazing. We drank those coffees like I would drink 6 of them.
Yeah, non-stop.
They were delicious. They're practically across the street from each other. Doña Neli is at 43rd, and El Golfito is at 42nd. 41st, 43rd, the other side of the
42nd.
street. At 42nd.
Yes.
And I don't know. For an authentic Cuban dining experience here in Varadero, our recommendation would be Sabor Cubano.
They have just a couple of dishes. It's ropa vieja or beef steak, and you can have it with rice and yuca. And then they seem to have a new juice every day.
Their daily fresh juice. When we were in there, by far the locals were sort of the primary people there.
A few practical tips. The first being getting around Varadero. So the easiest way by far is to actually walk. You can walk along the beach, you can walk along Avenida Primera, but the next best way is to take a taxi. There are plenty of types of taxis, from the old classic cars to the modern taxis to horse and cart. All sorts of ways to get around, and all you have to do is go stand out on the main street, Avenida Primera, and you will be honked at or whistled at, or bells will be rung towards you. Somebody wants to take you. The main tip we have around that is to ensure you negotiate a price before you hop in. In terms of getting to and from Varadero, there's a bus station here with the Via Azul buses, and it's at 36th. So it's right in the center of Varadero, easy to get to. Again, if it's too far to walk, you just hop in a cab for a couple of pesos, you're there, and getting on a bus and on your way to La Habana or wherever else you want to go.
Wherever else. One of the things that we were concerned about when we were on our way here was whether it would be easy to find a place to go for water or some of the little essentials and necessities that come up. And we discovered it was no problem at all. There are quite a few little tiendas or shops. Some of them are literally holes in the wall with people working, and they have everything that you need.
If you're staying in Varadero town and you need to pull out a little bit of extra cash, the best way to do it is to find yourself an ATM. And they can be found at any bank here in the town, or you can go to the Centro Comercial where they have a couple of ATMs. Just remember though, they do not accept American bank cards.
So using the internet in Cuba is a very interesting experience. And we are actually going to publish a separate video all about that, so be sure to check it out. But if you're staying in Varadero town, one of the things that you will need in order to be able to use the internet is any Texa shop where you can pop in and buy cards for various amounts of time that give you access to the internet.
One of the things we've noticed though is that being a little bit disconnected has been really fun.
It's liberating and it feels good.
It feels really good. So maybe you don't want to go buy an internet card, or maybe you just want to buy a 30-minute 30 minuto.
Connect with the fam.
Get a little bit of time in there and then spend the rest of your days at the beach, having a drink, getting some food, etc. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.